What's going on, guys? This is Jim Swain, the voice of Copernicus Heart. Thanks for tuning in and welcome back to the Natty 19 podcast. We left off last week in the middle of a heated battle with the brute of a warrior fighting with a deadly combo of spear and shield. And the mysterious half-orc Clem, who was making her way for the tree line before apparently being dropped by our very own Irimae Finvane. I'm going to tell you guys right now, things are about to get hairy. So raise an ale and make a toast to Timora because we can use all the luck we can get. Let's get right back into the action. Episode 24. Fight or Flight.
Quincy's at the top of the round.
Correct.
Quincy is going to move directly north. 2 moves, 60 feet. So from there, can I see anything about this? Anything about Clem at all? Can I, like the clothes she's wearing, anything?
She's 25 feet, and yeah, I mean, at this point, you can't make out
Scarf, a hood.
Yeah, at this point, you can't really make out the details of any kind of colors, unless you don't have. Do you have?
I do not.
But you can make out the form of. You see, she's definitely laying prone on the ground, or there's at least a body there. You can't even really make out the details as to whether or not it's hers.
Yeah, all I'm trying to do right now is like pick something on her, like it could be her clothing, could be a thing that she's carrying. I just want to be able to just see if I could see anything. Like, is she holding anything in her hand?
Light on
is
a
she
blade.
having
Nah, she's wearing a cloak.
Okay, and I could see the cloak.
You can see, yeah, it's a black. Or in this light, it just looks like a dark cloak covering her. You can't even see that it's her, really. You know what I mean? It's just picture you're looking at a body laying in the grass at night. You know, can't really make it 25 feet away.
Yeah, 25 is not that far.
No, but you're not going to make out much in the way of details, I bet. I'm willing to bet.
On the edge of trees and everything.
It's the shade of
I'm
the
willing to
trees
bet.
that I'm thinking is going to be the most.
I mean, please, you know, I'll hear.
All right.
I'll hear
wait
any
till next
case.
turn.
I mean, you can see the cloak she's wrapped in. Where do you need more than that?
I just need to be able to remember it.
Oh,
Can I
detail?
see it and remember like that's her cloak?
I could
No.
see how that might be more difficult
Yeah,
at this
right,
point.
right,
A specific item.
Is that so? Okay, so you double moved. So we're looking at Copernicus Heart.
All right, seeing my opening here because this guy's on the ground, Cappy's going to pounce
Yep.
and come down with his long sword right at this guy's chest. Come on, baby. No, I get advantage, right? Because he's on the ground.
Yeah.
Nice.
Thank God, because that was a 1 on the die.
Good call.
Come on,
call.
Cap.
You're welcome.
Look at you knowing the rules.
Get your fucking shit together. All right.
Just because Swing's
You're
the only
welcome.
one that doesn't drink anymore.
12. And
Makes him all clear-headed and shit. Think you're better than me?
I'm going to use Quincy's inspiring words that he gave me at the beginning of the battle. Roll this d6. And so that makes it a 18, 22 to hit.
22. You see, he goes to parry it with a spear, but you manage to get through.
Fuck yeah. You die today. And re-roll that. Savage attacker. Can re-roll my attacking guy.
All right.
8 damage. Getting all the ones out of my system.
All right, 8 damage as you draw blood.
Ooh. +2 because I had that hex. Sorry, 10 damage.
You draw a little bit more blood.
Dig it in a little bit deeper.
All right. What kind of damage is the hex?
It's +2.
Doesn't say damage type.
Well, it would be my magic off the
Plus
blade.
2 to whatever else.
Right, yeah, so magic slashing.
Okay.
So a total of 10 magic slashing damage.
Okay. All right. Does that conclude the turn of Copernicus?
Yes. He's going to stand his ground.
Copernicus, you fool.
I know. But I didn't want to catch the ration of shit I was going to get from you if I fucking backed out right now.
I was just saying, you could have restrained him or something. I don't know.
I mean, I'm not very strong.
Yeah, I know.
He's going to provoke if he tries to stand up, I think. Unless he's able to, like, roll away or crawl away or something.
No, standing doesn't provoke. The only thing
Really?
Takes
the
your
only thing
movement.
that provokes is moving out of threat range.
Huh.
Yeah,
He'll just have to...
really easy.
Yeah, just standing, he'll just use his movement action.
Yep.
Right? Yeah, so he's going to be able to get up and attack. Fuck.
Which he does. He shuffles to his feet. He plants his spear in the ground, throws himself up, twists around for the shield bash. Let me see here. It's got 2 targets, but Copernicus did just land the hit. Zavril hasn't really done much in the way of threaten yet. So,
I hope you have some more tricks up your sleeve, Ranger.
shield bash is going to miss. And then the spear. First hits, second hits. I'm assuming it's going to be 25,
Yeah.
What?
26 armor class.
Yeah, that hits.
Oh, I thought that.
He's
So
down.
that's a hit.
Oh,
This, ladies and gentlemen,
no.
could
Could
be
be
the end.
the end.
If Copernicus dies here and then all of us become enemies of Boulder's Gate, I'm going to be so pissed.
Let's see what happens. Let's let the dice talk.
I'm actually fearing for Cappy's life right now.
This could what are you at, 16? Oh shit, dude.
Yeah.
This could very well. Not even just bullshitting. Here we go. First attack. It's gonna be 12 damage for the first attack.
No.
Still alive.
Oh! Run, you fool!
I am so stressed out.
Second
What
attack.
points?
Stay in fights.
What's gonna kill me? How much damage?
It's got to be It's got to be 4 plus your max hit points.
Oh.
So he's not
Yeah,
gonna.
yeah, you're not
he's not
gonna
gonna
die
kill
right
you
now.
outright.
I'm fine.
And then you still got
Critical hit.
Wow.
at least 3 rounds of incapacitation.
Unless you coup de grace me.
18 damage
Oh, fucky.
brings you down to 0.
Down to
So,
could
Did
have
I
been
just-
4.
yeah.
Could have been 18.
You
Doesn't
don't
matter.
go. You don't go negative.
Yeah, you don't
You don't
die.
go
I
negative.
get that you don't.
I thought though, if you
Not
went
in
negative
5e.
your total hit points, you were dead.
Your total.
plus the hit points that he had. He would have had to have done, what, 35
35.
damage in one
Yeah.
hit.
Oh, it
in that
has to
hit.
be that one hit, and if it's not that one hit,
Yeah.
you go to 0.
Yeah. Something
Yeah.
like
And
that. It
unconscious.
is. Yeah,
I
that
gotcha.
sounds right.
Yes.
I understand
Yes.
now.
But
Yep.
I think he can. I think
Try to do his hit point
try
total.
to do a coup de
Coup de
grace.
grace.
Yeah.
But is that a thing in 5e, or is it just a regular attack that he then has to do
No
the hit point amount of damage?
No, that's definitely a thing.
Yeah, you can coup de
But
grace,
it's-
right?
Yeah. I actually think it's even more.
Bit of a double tap.
Let's see.
I think it's just a matter of walking up his slitting his throat.
How
See,
bad?
as Pathfinder, it's an automatic. crit
How
or
bad have I
something like
pissed
that.
John off in the last couple of weeks?
No, I don't do. Just
Which,
for
if
the
you're in the
record,
negative.
guys, and I can't imagine any fucking game, any DM having NPCs fucking coup de grace their players while they're down. It's kind of lame to me.
If
I
there
don't know.
Unless they ask
wasn't,
for
if Zavril
depends.
wasn't standing beside him,
Yeah,
I could
see
totally
it
see
justified.
There's
Yeah, because they're
special-
there to kill him. Like
I'd
that's his
coup de grace
purpose.
the
There's
fuck out of
special
you guys.
situations that would call for it if no one else was around and you were the last one standing and the monsters really wanted you dead. There's no reason to keep you alive. Then
They
yeah,
really want him dead.
I
That's
think
the
that
whole
I think they
purpose.
really want him dead. That's why it's scary.
right. But there's still plenty of other people
Other
around.
people,
them. There's
exactly.
right.
Yeah.
So it just doesn't make any sense to coup de grace right now. That's kind of where I was going. So now Copernicus dying.
Copernicus down.
Right.
Okay, if you take any damage while you have 0 hit points, you suffer a death saving throw failure. If the damage is from a crit, you suffer 2 failures.
That's right. That's what it is.
And you get 3 failures till you're dead.
Till you're dead
Yeah.
outright. Yep.
All right.
That's what
Let's
it
do
is.
this.
Okay. So next up is
Clem.
Me?
Zavril.
Oh, wait, it is
Zavril Dawn Tracker.
I was gonna say I hope I get to go one more
Oh
time.
yeah,
before
Clem's
Clem.
on the ground, right?
Yeah, I'd
So-
like to
no one
catch up
knows
with
where
her.
Clem is.
I know
Except
where
for
Clem is.
Quincy. Well, he doesn't. He can't identify her as Clem either. She's shifty too.
Showing your hand, showing your hand.
Ah, I'm a little bit nervous.
Quincy's gonna go to identify the body. Poison dagger. Quincy's now dying on the edge of the jungle. No one's around.
I was going to wipe her memory and then heal her.
Recruiter.
Yeah.
All right. Since Cappy just fell, Zavril is going to use his bonus action first and cast Hunter's Mark on the guy with this spear.
The only
and
one
shield.
left on the
The
battlefield.
masked man.
The masked man. Yes, that. And then I will make an attack with my whip.
I would have gotten away with it too if it wasn't for you meddling adventurers.
Armor class 14.
That is going to be a miss with that whip, that first whip.
Yep. No, that's all I get. I already used my bonus
Oh,
action.
okay. Yeah, you go to whip at him. Now he looks towards you now, right as you whip, and he's able to parry it easily enough, bringing the initiative to Irimae. Now, you know what's going on, okay? I don't have to repeat this. You know the scene. What does Irimae do?
This is tough. It is, because I wanted to pursue her, but this guy's posing a problem and Copernicus is fucking dying. I think Irimae, as a character, would go back to help Copernicus. So Irimae, well, she's going to stay where she is, and she's going to shout to Quincy to be careful at the jungle's edge there. And then she's going to try to light up the masked man with a firebolt.
So Quincy hears me.
Right after the final those phantom butterflies kind of flutter around you, and they arc up and come down and start swirling around the gladiator.
Interesting.
That's her targeting ring in an MMO. She targeted him in the butterfly.
That's going to be a 14.
14 misses.
Damn.
No advantage.
What was
on
it? A chromatic? Oh no, a firebolt.
Yep.
Boom! Bursts into the sand.
Just light up a bunch of butterflies.
Was that all you had?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was that a level 1 or higher
It was
spell?
a cantrip.
Bummer.
My level 1 spells are kaputted.
Top of the new round, Quincy, you're up.
Quincy is going to move. I guess I can get right next to
Oh, Jesus.
the prone Clementine.
Yep.
Can I
Makes me
not?
nervous.
Absolutely.
I'm going to get right up next to her. So that's my movement. And
That's 5, 10, 15, 20 feet of your movement, so you still have 10 feet
10.
left.
what does she look like? She's I know she was prone on the ground.
Yep. Now you get a good look at her, and you see, you see she's just all burnt, and her body's actually still kind of jolting from the electricity that was coursing through her body. She's all burnt to a crisp. She does not appear to be breathing. You roll her, you kick her corpse over, and it appears lifeless.
Is there any way to know for certain? Can I do a medicine check or something like that?
Yeah, absolutely. Do a medicine.
Or is it obvious that she's dead?
I mean, her body's still twitching. You know, you could. I think Quincy could assume that it's from the electricity that's coursing through her body still. But, well, you know, Quincy's a learned man. I mean, she appears lifeless. If you want to double check, if you want to confirm that she's dead, do a medicine check, and just, you don't want her getting up later on and being like,
That's true. That is true. And now
Yeah.
that he's revealed himself, he definitely doesn't want any trouble for his family in Baldur's Gate.
Yeah, and
So-
Clem's a huge part of the problem. Like, this is her vendetta.
An 8 on the medicine check.
Yeah, she appears lifeless. Looks like Irimae just went a bit too hard on that last one.
All right, so
Or on all of them.
so I'll just keep like her image in my mind. Like I want to know what she looks like,
Yep.
what she's wearing, and everything. I will take.
For a half orc, especially a dead one, she's quite attractive.
All right, I'll use my other 10 feet to start moving back toward the party.
5, 10. Put you under that tree there. Okay. And next up, Copernicus.
With the death save.
Give me a death save.
So Cappy hits the ground, and when he opens his eyes, he sees a beautiful woman, dark-skinned with long black hair, full bosom, but the bottom half of her is of a spider.
Ugh.
And that's exactly what he does.
I thought you were like seeing your wife for a second.
No.
Being
Yeah,
so
that's
close.
where I thought he was
But it was
No.
a beast.
That's right.
I was like,
Jeez.
damn, dude, what are you trying to bring her back for?
You looking at Lolth or something?
Yeah.
Yeah. He sees
And
his
she's
goddess.
beckoning him towards
Ooh.
her, and he says, "Oh no!" And he fails.
You're
And he says, "Oh
He's-
no!"
He's pulled towards
yeah,
her.
the
Yes.
massage just gets closer.
Yes. No,
can't-
no. But yes.
You can't tell if you're getting closer to her or if she's getting closer, but the distance between you is closing.
One of my lost children.
Zavril.
She's wearing pasties.
Spiders.
Halloween pasties. All right, Zavril, you have a shield coming at you hot. Fucking A.
Hey, I'm going to be laying down right next to you there, Cappy.
Hot shield coming in.
It's going to be armor class 13.
That's a miss.
Miss.
That
All
misses
now,
Mr. Don Chaka.
Spear.
Watch out for those fucking spears.
You know, Cappy, you have like way higher AC than I do.
Armor class 17 with the first spear.
That's a hit.
Oh, shit. Second spear. 14.
That's a miss.
All right. So you're getting one spear. 15 damage as it pierces into you.
Wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be.
Spear to the ear.
Damn, dude. That was a third of your life, anyway.
Is he bloodied at all, this guy?
No.
Dude, we've hardly touched him.
Yeah, he was.
No, he
bloody.
wasn't.
Oh.
No,
Whoa.
he drew blood.
Oh, okay,
Blood is
my
drawn.
bad. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Right. No, specifically bloodied being half
condition,
hit,
yeah.
half hit points.
Zavril, you're up. Yeah, he went to shield bash you, missed, got you with a spear, and missed with the second spear jab. I mean, this guy is moving like a force that you have never stood toe-to-toe with before. He is a professional fighter, and you know it.
Whip him good.
It's time to show him what I'm made
Watch
of.
me whip. Watch me slay.
All right. I will return the favor and swing my whips at him. Whip him.
All right, whip him. Give it to
Whip
me.
him.
Let's let the dice talk.
So, the first one being a natty 19.
Ooh,
Nice.
Natty 9. That's what you needed in this situation.
Want me to see if the second one hits?
No, let's resolve this. We get
Yeah, so roll a d20 on that.
roll a d20.
All right. A 3.
A 3, and this is this melee?
Melee slashing.
Staggering blow, double damage, and the opponent makes a DC 15 strength save, or is knocked back 5 feet and lowered on the initiative order.
Passed the strength save.
So just damage times 2.
Passed it with a natty 19. Ladies
Ooh.
and gentlemen.
Ooh, counter crit.
Everything's gonna get all convoluted.
Rolling the wild mage chart.
Do we have a counter crit chart?
That's what this game needs.
All right, Zaves. Let's go ahead and resolve this crit with your double damage.
That means 2 damage.
2 damage die.
Yes.
Okay, hold on a second. Just the damage die without the bonuses, or
Yeah, roll the damage die twice and then add your bonuses, your mods.
okay, 1 and 3, so 4.
Plus your mods.
Hold on a second. It's a whip. It does 1d4 base damage.
Yeah.
All right, and then
Okay.
then
but plus your
mods.
mods, though, right? I mean, you get
will be 3 is 7. Hold on, I'm counting. 13, and then a 1, 14 damage. There you go.
14 damage. Okay, that's with the
Nice.
first attack.
All right. Then the second whip.
That one had to rip the mask off his face.
Yeah.
Armor
It
class
tore
20.
it a little bit. What do you got?
Armor class 20.
That's gonna be a hit. Yeah, he goes to parry with his spear, but you can tell the whips are throwing him off, and you manage the whip gets around his spear, nails him.
That will be for 6 damage.
Okay, he's still not bloodied.
Jesus, this guy's rugged.
This guy is rugged.
Irimae. Or does that conclude your turn? You're gonna take a movement, 5-foot step or whatever.
No, I'm gonna stand right next to. I'm gonna stay standing next to Cappy.
Okay.
I don't want to give him the opportunity to finish him off. So.
All right, Irimae, you're up.
Irimae is going to move to within 10 feet back from the masked man, and she's going to cast Poison Spray. It's a cantrip. So, I don't roll an attack. It just has to succeed against a Constitution saving throw,
Okay.
which I assume is my spell save DC, which is 12.
All right, Constitution save coming in. Fails.
So I will roll a d12.
4. Once again, the butterflies start swirling around him, and as Irimae's charging up to him, fans out her hands, and acid sprays out over him, doing 4 points of damage.
Poison damage, I don't know if that'll make a difference.
All right. Next up is Quincy.
Okay, so Quincy's movement is going to, he's going to go southeast 15 feet and then south 15 feet. Shit, that still doesn't...
You need to know range to him. 45 feet.
Okay. He's going to fire with his crossbow.
Okay.
Shit. 10.
The crossbow bolt sticks into the sand. Copernicus heart.
Oh no.
Should have just moved closer.
Oh no.
Okay, another death save.
Oh, shit.
Is this your second one?
And he passes.
Oh,
Passes the death save.
So he holds his ground. Starts heading back towards the light.
And
I thought you said stay away from the light.
Don't go into the light.
all right, Zaves, you're getting a shield.
Right to the face.
The shield attack, finally. Armor class 18.
That's a hit.
Okay, it's going to do 8 bludgeoning damage. And give me a strength save.
Well, I failed that.
Oh. A roll of a 2, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, you are knocked prone.
Oh god.
Way to repay the favor.
Yeah, he just comes in, bashes you with the shield, knocks you on your ass, and then comes in with his spear.
Oh, God.
Advantage. This could be the end of
This
Zavel.
could be the end of me.
We'll just have the 2 casters left.
First attack. It's going to be an armor class 22.
Yeah, it's a hit.
Second attack. It's going to be armor class 16.
That's a hit.
Here we go.
Oh my god.
This could be the end of the show.
Yeah.
First spear coming in. 14 piercing damage.
Ouch. Yep. So I'm unconscious too, or will be.
Yeah, guys, ladies and gentlemen, Zavrel's down to 9 hit points currently, and the spear damage is coming in once again. And just so everybody knows, this guy's spear damage is 2d8 plus 4.
Oh fuck.
Minimum 6 damage.
Min.
14 piercing damage is
I'm
enough to put
unconscious.
Zavrel unconscious in the sand.
Don't you have an
guess-
inspiration you can use?
Aren't you inspired? God damn it!
Just in time for my turn to make the death save.
Oh, you guys are too far away for me to heal you too.
Mistakes were made.
I'm over here like, oh my god, I gotta do something.
All right, so how did death saves work again?
You just roll a d20.
Get what? 11
11
or
or
higher.
higher passes.
Ooh, success. Rolled a 15.
All right.
All right, so that was Zavrel's turn. We're back to Irimae. Now, I need to tell you what's going on. Copernicus, Zavrel, dying
Side by
in
side.
the sand. All that's left. Quincy, you see him coming back in from to the north there. And then, you are next in his sights. I mean,
Okay, Irimae is
This
going.
is great.
I have a plan.
Yeah, I'm gonna let Quincy hopefully come in with the heal eventually, and work on finishing this guy off. So she's gonna back up away from his reach a little bit, like 15 feet back.
towards the edge.
Yeah,
That's 15 feet right there.
and she is going to use her Tides of Chaos one time per rest. This is the big one, guys. And I get an advantage on this attack roll.
Okay.
I'm at a level 1 spell, so I'm going to cast Chromatic Orb at level 2, adding an extra d8 to the damage if I hit.
All right.
Solid plan.
16.
16 hits.
All right.
Alright.
I was worried about that.
Can I use your d8, Charlie?
Sure.
It sucks because he's got a parry, but it has to be a melee attack for him to use it, which would give him +3 to his AC.
Irimae's going to stick with the lightning damage. I'm sorry, I can't count. 14, 16, 24 damage.
20,
Holy shit.
24 damage. Lightning courses through. I mean, the entire area flashes as lightning snaps through the air and just hits him square in the chest, brings him down to one knee, and then he looks up and he's bloodied, finally.
Ooh.
And he
That was
gets
a lot
back
of
up to
damage.
his feet and he's staring at you. His eyes are just cold.
Did you cast that as a level 2 spell?
Yeah.
He kind of lets out a grunt.
Don't you have to wild magic that shit?
I do.
Oh yeah, roll a d20.
Yes.
3.
Wait, no.
Oh.
No,
good.
this is too crucial
Good.
a situation.
Okay.
What do the butterflies do?
They do the same thing. They just float around. They target him. And then the lightning comes, you know?
You don't wrap them up in a
They're
cocoon
like
and
tracers.
whisk them away.
Their wings aren't razor blades? I don't understand what the point of these things are.
The size of their fangs, or
Round 6.
I do think it's awesome, though. I think butterflies are appropriate for Irimae.
Top of the round, Quincy.
Quincy's gonna move southeast 1 square, and then southwest, and then south 5 squares, so that I'm getting closer to Copernicus and to Zavrel. And then he's going to cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter on the masked man.
All right.
So he gets a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw.
He
DC
is not
13.
wise.
He is not a very wise man, so let us see what happens.
Quincy's
This
going
might
to
put
tickle the
him out of
man.
commission.
I've got a plan.
It's going to be an 8.
That is a
Save.
fail. So he is prone and laughing.
He is cursed with ridiculous laughter, and he falls to the ground holding his gut, and he just can't stop. It looks almost painful.
The only way he can get back up in the next minute is if he succeeds at a wisdom saving throw. He gets one.
Beginning of each of his turns.
Yeah, he gets one at the end of each of his turns. And if he takes damage, he gets one at an advantage.
Oh, okay. All
And
right.
that's for 1 minute.
That's for 1 minute. Ladies and gentlemen, Quincy comes in with some crowd control. Copernicus Heart. Let's see a death save.
He resists the pull once again.
All right.
I just
So
clapped
that's 2
everybody.
successes
Yep.
so far.
2 successes, 1 failure.
All right. It is his turn. He is prone, laughing, but can't take any actions while incapacitated, so that's done. So he gets a
He's raffling.
save. It's the end of his turn now, and he fails. Still out of commission for another round at least. Next up, Zavril, Dawn Tracker. Let's see a death save. Make it a good one.
Oh no.
10.
10
Ten's a
succeed.
fail.
Oh, is it a fail? Oh.
1 through 10.
Is that
So
2
1
fails?
and 1. No, I passed the first time.
Past
Oh,
the first
okay.
one.
Whew.
1 death save. 1 fail on Zavril. Next up is Irimae. You see this happening. Quincy comes down, puts this gladiator out of commission for now, anyway. So you've got some time. You see this gladiator just on the ground, laughing, looks painfully laughing, hysterically. You know it's unnatural, so it must be the work of Quincy or your wild magic butterflies.
Or he just thinks it's fucking hilarious that he's killed 2 of us.
That's what I was thinking, too.
Sorry, I was chewing and I'm a little bit stuck. So Irimae is going to... Quincy's within healing range now. And when is he up
For one
next?
of them.
For one of them. Okay. So Irimae is going to travel around to Copernicus because she knows positively that he has a potion.
30 feet will get you right there, right next to,
And
within 5 feet of Copernicus and
as an
the
action-
gladiator.
As an action, can I give him his own potion? Does it take an action to search for it first?
It takes an action to feed him a potion.
Okay. Even if it's his own?
She wants to take it from him.
I don't have
and-
one.
Oh.
And feed
I
it
don't
to
think I have one anyway.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I'm alone.
Whoa. Yeah.
Wow.
Even
okay.
still, even just getting it from him still
Yeah,
advances.
it's gonna be
Yeah,
it's
absolutely.
gonna be an action to rifle through his bags and dig out a potion.
Okay, so
I
Irimae...
think that's fair.
Irimae is going to be thinking, she's going to be, like, her mind, when she was watching it, went to Wakanga and meeting him and you trying to
Steal it.
nick a potion and remembering that you bought one
good memory.
and not remembering who else.
No, it was like yesterday or this morning. I can't.
And she couldn't remember about Zavril, but she knows Quincy's coming in. She knows Copernicus definitely has one on him somewhere. So she's rifling through to look for that potion.
Yep. And right as your turn ends, you find one and hold it up to the moonlight. Next up, round 7, Quincy follow. The young Quincy.
Quincy's going to take a 5-foot step toward Zavril. So just basically 1 step to the south. So he's right next to Zavril, and he's going to cast Cure Wounds at 2nd level.
All right.
And that will heal 15 points of damage.
Whoa.
Nice.
Back at it.
Feels that. Breath returns to Zavril.
Welcome back, Mr. Dawntracker.
You're laying in the sand covered in blood. Quincy standing above you.
We need you in this fight.
You hear the laughter of a large man in the background.
On the ground, basically next to you. Hysterically laughing.
And you are prone still.
Wonderful. All right. Thank you, friend.
Copernicus, Hart,
Oh, I'm up.
Yeah.
you are up.
Okay.
That's
Save
save.
yourself.
Death save. And Copernicus steps closer to the Spider Queen.
Fails. 2 fails.
2 fails.
1 bad roll away from death.
Maybe I've had enough of this world.
The gladiator's turn as he goes to
Do you think your
resist.
wife is in the realm with Loth?
No.
He's going to see his wife.
Realize I was shaking my head no, and that doesn't do us any good for a podcast.
The gladiator continues to laugh hysterically as he fails yet again. He is out of commission for yet, what is this, a third
Second.
time?
Well, it's his second. It's his second.
Third fail, but
Right.
okay.
So it's been 2 rats.
Zavril, Dawn Tracker, you lay prone in the sand, blood covered, Quincy over you, laughing in the background. What do you do?
How far away is Copernicus?
He is 5 feet
Yeah.
from you.
You could hold his hand if you
You
wanted.
could hold his hand in
I
the
was
sand.
thinking about holding his hand.
You could get the drow finger one last time.
Time slows. Cue the music.
I'm thinking I could sleep by the Smiths.
All right. Can I make a medicine check to stabilize Copernicus
Yes.
while laying on the ground?
Would he see Irimae with the potion?
Yeah, you actually do see Irimae in the moonlight holding up a healing potion.
I look beautiful. There's butterflies all around me.
There are butterflies
There's
and rose
butterflies
petals,
all
phantom
around
rose
me.
petals
I'm
floating
fucking
about.
holding
All
a
right. I thought
potion.
she was just touching him or something, while he's laying there.
She's giving him the butterfly finger.
The butterfly effect. This is actually the 3rd time I've been in this situation.
Their razor wings start tearing my flesh apart.
She has lived this day so many times.
All right. I will use my movement to stand up then.
Okay. Zavril, like the phoenix from the ashes, returns to his feet.
Nice.
Nice. This guy that is laughing. I think I'm about to take my anger out on him.
Zavril turns a dark stare to the man rolling around on the sand, laughing hysterically. Draws his whip.
Laughing after he put me unconscious. All right, let's end him. It's advantage, right?
It is advantage.
Finish him.
20,
That's a hit.
and then it will be 22 for the second hit. Man, where were these rolls before?
I know. Look at them. 2 20s right in a row.
2 hits with the whips.
All right. I don't know if Slayer's Prey stays on. I know Hunter's Mark would obviously fell off, but Slayer's Prey doesn't say anything about keeping concentration, so I don't know.
And I failed my investigation check. It didn't come up in search.
It would be 8 damage without him.
8 damage taken.
So if he took damage, he gets another saving throw at an advantage.
Is that at the end of his turn still, or right now immediately?
I think it's right now. Let me check.
Oh God, he's gonna be a fully operational Death Star again.
No, it's right now.
Right
Oh
now.
my god.
Every time it takes damage.
The laughter ends.
Zavril, no.
It's not funny anymore.
As you whip him, he turns to you.
Oh fuck.
He's still prone.
More mistakes were made.
Does that conclude your turn, Zavel Dawn Tracker?
Yes.
Irimae, Finvane, the laughter stops. The man turns a cold eye towards Zavril. And you see him about to plant his spear in the ground to bring himself to his feet.
Irimae looks up at the masked man and then down at Copernicus, and she says, fuck, and she, and she uncorks the potion and feeds it to Copernicus.
All
Nice.
right, roll 2D. What's it?
2d4 plus 2. I roll right.
Nice.
7. 9 points of healing.
9
Nice.
points of healing. The party is back up, ladies and gentlemen. Nice recovery.
So Copernicus opens his eyes, sees Irimae and the butterflies, and you are not the Spider Queen, but you're a damn fool. Get out of here.
And Irimae will say, but I am the butterfly princess. And then she will get up, and if she has a movement, she's going to back the fuck up 15 feet.
15 feet, say to the south.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if he stopped his laughing, is that now prone to a opportunity of attack?
While he's prone.
No.
Yeah, he's still prone.
Well,
Yeah, that's why I didn't move my full movement, because I figured...
actually, I think it does. Well, I think it does, but it'd be at a disadvantage.
It's at a disadvantage if he's still prone.
I think you're right. So you could take a 5-foot step back to avoid an attack. I don't even know if that's a thing.
If he's prone, he doesn't get an attack of opportunity, does he?
I think.
Yeah.
I think.
He's saying it at a disadvantage.
At a disadvantage?
Prone just says that he can still make attacks at a disadvantage.
Okay. I don't know then. What should I do? Should I... Does he has a turn before I have a turn, obviously, so I think I'm going to risk the attack of opportunity at a disadvantage.
Okay. Fair enough.
That's what I would have done.
3 attacks.
No, I think you still only
Shield
get
bash.
one.
Right. You only go.
No, he was. He is looking
down
at
on the ground. Like,
He is looking at Zavril. So.
That's true.
I mean, not as far as I'm talking about as far as Irimae's choice.
No,
yeah.
you know what? No, you're right. He's focused on Zavril. Irimae was in the background. Well, then
He
again,
might still
he probably
get one
heard the scuff.
attack of opportunity, just
He
not
does.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
does. He heard
Yeah.
He heard the shuffle of your robes right by him. He just,
You're not going anywhere. Get over here.
and he misses. So, round 8. Quincy.
Quincy is going to he's going to cast Cure Wounds at 2nd level on Zavril again. Another 11 points
So how much did you heal him total?
11.
11.
just now, yeah.
All right.
And then Quincy will take is a 5-foot step a free action? Is that a thing? Did we figure out if that's a thing?
I think it is.
It's part of your movement action. You get 5 feet, right?
No,
You
I
could
thought you
take-
could take a 5-foot step, and it's not a movement. Like, you can just take a 5-foot step. That's what I thought.
I can't attack. That's Pathfinder.
Oh, my
If
bad.
you don't move, then you can. Yeah, but
Gotcha.
anyway,
Right. In 5e, you can break up your movement however
Okay.
you want to.
Okay.
You know, you could split
But I
your
can't
movement.
cast and attack in the same round. I only get one.
You only get
standard
one
action.
action. Yeah,
Okay.
one action.
Unless you have an
All right.
ability.
Then Quincy will move so that he's positioned behind Copernicus, so that Copernicus is between. He puts Copernicus between the hooded man or the masked man and himself.
So
wait.
next up is Copernicus Hart. You are prone in the sand. Wait, you got raised.
I got
Irimae
raised.
raised you, so you're still prone. You have an active gladiator in melee.
You're both prone.
You can crawl 5 feet.
Is that going to provoke?
No,
I can crawl 5 feet and get up.
you could crawl 5 feet or get up. Getting up is a full movement,
Getting up does not provoke,
Yeah,
No.
Copernicus.
but it is full movement.
but it is a full movement. Yeah.
I do not crawl. I stand. And he'll stand up and attack.
All right.
As a 14.
14.
16.
16 with a melee attack.
It's magic slashing.
Is he still prone?
He's gonna... No.
The opponent, I mean.
Oh. Yes, he's still prone.
So you get an advantage as well.
Natty 19.
Shut the fuck up.
Natty 19. Ladies and gentlemen, roll on the chart.
Rolling on the chart. A 4.
4.
A 4 on the chart, and this is melee.
Yep.
This is a melee.
Ringing blow, double damage, half speed, and the opponent has disadvantage on his attacks for 1 round.
Ooh, disadvantage on attacks.
Ooh, damn. All right, let's see some damage.
All right. That is 14 plus the 4 is 18. 18 damage because my hex is no longer in effect because that went down.
That's right. 18 damage. He is feeling that.
Copernicus is pissed.
Yeah. Ooh, he takes it. Blood just splatters across the sand.
And I'm beat the fuck. Oh, yeah, I used my movement to get up. So that is the end of my turn.
All right. The gladiator's turn. Now he has to use his movement to rise to his feet. You see him starting to kind of look around now for like an escape plan. He's starting to get worried at this point. But because he had to rise to his feet, he had no choice but to throw out his flurry of blows. Starting with his shield on.
Who's he attacking?
We'll find out.
It's either you or Xavier.
Not my
It's gonna
ass.
be-
I got the fuck out of there.
Copernicus Heart. Shield, bash, coming in. Missing with the shield. Spear.
He has disadvantage on all of his attacks, by the way.
Disadvantage on all of his attacks. So that's going to be a miss. And that's going to be a miss. So miss, miss, miss. Boom.
Nice.
And now he's back to his feet.
And back
Gonna
to normal.
be Zavril. Dawn Tracker is up. Let's finish this. What will Zavril do?
Alright, so... Alright, yeah, I guess I'm gonna keep attacking him.
All right, let's see some dice.
Alright, natty 1.
All right, yeah, natty 1, that is a miss, and you lose all subsequent actions and reactions.
Done for the turn.
Okay, Irimae, you are up.
Oy. Okay, so Irimae is going to... All I have left is 2nd level spells. And I'm not going anywhere near that dude. So that's what's going to happen. Or I could do a cantrip. Let's do... Scorching Ray. I create 3 rays of fire and hurl them at my target. And each ray makes a ranged spell attack. And if I hit, it's 2d6 fire damage. Okay, so Ray 1. 22.
All right, yep, that is a hit. Let's see some... Damn, this could be the end of it.
So 4.
4 damage.
Yep.
Okay,
Ray 2 is 21
Nice.
all right.
for 9 damage.
Here we go. Now we're seeing some numbers.
And Ray 3
Let's see some hits.
is 19.
That's a hit.
Man, Irimae can pump out some damage.
Yeah.
7.
No kidding.
7.
3 rays.
Now, why don't you roll a d20 as this guy crumbles to the ground?
14.
All right, you're safe. The air tingles around you as this guy crumbles to the ground, and the hair on the back of your neck stands up only for a moment, and the butterflies are still hovering around you for the next 7 minutes. And ladies and gentlemen, combat ends.
I wanted to rip his mask off.
Okay, well,
Quincy's kind of torn between healing, throwing another heal Copernicus's way, or letting him be wounded because he got us into this. So for now, I guess I'll just let him remain wounded.
You came on your own accord.
As Irimae's walking towards you guys, she's going to say, "You're welcome." And then... and then...
her butterflies following behind her as she fucking prances that back into town. All right.
She's getting cocky this one.
Good fight.
That's what I'm talking about.
Good
Yeah.
fight.
That was the most fun combat I think I've had.
This body, limp, in the sand, blood, puddling down towards the crevice in the ground, the sinkhole.
Nice.
And as the blood trickles down into the sinkhole, you hear, no, just kidding.
Starts to transform.
We'll see you next time.
I do not think that many parents are aware of what's inside the game. In fact, in my presentation, I show many pictures from the inside the books just to show the images of this game. I mean, the gruesomeness of this game and the occult link to it.
Well, I know that when I did my message, and this has happened, I have letter after letter where people took the pieces. Now, there's sixes involved in the pieces of the game, but they take the pieces of the game, they would throw them in the incinerator or the fireplace, and screams would come out because there seemed to be some kind of spiritual forces inhabiting those pieces, and children would drop out of life. They didn't want to study anymore.